Romania. Hey, hello, hello. Talk to Puppet.
Oh, good, you're safe.
It's another character I made for like others to play on.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused
I don't
to
want to
leave
go on another fetch
empty-handed.
quest.
So they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
I mean, the species would survive, in a way.
Where
But
exactly
yeah,
are
it's
these
not
Snidgets
good.
allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of
It's a
surprise
big
on our
if.
side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
This is a good quest. I'm kind of happy I chose this one to
Sounds
start
as
off.
if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
You know, I think it's a missed opportunity
I'll let you
that
know
they
as
didn't
soon as I have a plan.
include like other species more in. Yeah, they didn't include like more other species more into the game or stuff. Like, you could have the centaurs fighting the poachers, or goblin fighting wizards, and wizards fighting centaurs, or like the mermaid people or whatnot. Whichever quest is more near to me, I'll just do that one. And it's gonna be... this one's right there. Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Oh, there are a lot of side quests here. It's right there, which is so I guess we're meeting Sebastian first.
Wonder who lives here.
Oh, my sincerest gratitude. You brave soul.
Come and listen. I've acquired what monks call
Why can't I tip him? I'm sorry, but I can't tip you. I don't want to get stuck there. Where's my book? Okay.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think
Of
there's a
course.
connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
How do you know about Rookwood Castle?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
The stealth in this game is just completely broken. Like, you can just cheese stealth.
There they are, up ahead.
Why
I'll let
is
you
it
lead.
Green. Oh yeah.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Okay, you gotta pick people off.
The brother who works with Green Dot. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a cash for days.
Oh, we can just sneak on by them.
This is going well.
We
Yeah,
make a good team.
We do at that.
If you guys would like just shut up, that would be great, because they can still hear us, right? Like, I don't think that this illusionment charm, like,
Once again, we
Covers
could fight
your
our way
voice.
through, or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
What's
that? Who's there? I know I heard something. Somebody there? Get accustomed to that. How can you do that? Give up.
and that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
Don't know if I would call that fun. But sure. Oh no, don't tell me there's spiders. I hate spiders. I don't want to be near spiders at all.
For better or for worse, we're in.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Hiya.
Ready to fight!
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Why are there more spiders? Why? What's the point?
Are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Incendio!
Any ideas?
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy leg.
Smashing.
Fangs. Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Why don't you conjure squares? Stairs. Just kidding. Just barking out orders. Can't even do some stairs though. Oh wait.
That bridge has seen better days.
Okay, how do I go? Oh.
Repair it.
I like the beginning of this game a lot more than like what's happening now, because it's more like the school vibes and high school and stuff. It's fun.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Heckett would be proud.
Hogwarts loyalists all but declared war.
They have declared? Oh wait, all but declared war, so that means they're just really, really aggressive. Search for the root symbol. I know there's gonna be a big spider fight here that I'm gonna hate.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted. We have another fight on our hands.
Up for a bit of time! You do that!
yet.
Oh no. What the?
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot
It's
to
just like
learn.
extra
Rune symbol
rewards.
above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
What do you mean they never knew? It's quite simple. It's so rude. So. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, those are dueling feats. They just give you like extra XP and stuff. Since you're already over leveled, it's just like something if it
Sebastian,
happens.
I think I found
it
something.
happens.
A
I don't
canvas piece.
I don't
Brilliant.
try to
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
like.
something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't like try to go completely like. I don't put complete effort
If
into
the triptych led us here to
completing.
find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
Oh,
This is all rather baffling.
yeah, they didn't actually.
Let's take the canvas back to the triptych.
She
Perhaps the
wanted
answers
to
are
take
there.
pain away, just like Sebastian does.
This
And
place is
Rackham was
odd,
like, no,
to be
it's too
sure.
dangerous.
But I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the...
Or, what do you mean track? It's just a door that's right there.
Now
It's
for the moment
shit to
of
the
truth.
It has to fit.
Also, we're fitting them here.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Oh,
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Mornweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
well, that would be polyamory if it's two.
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Oh, why would I listen to someone so ignorant? I'm not gonna be a crybaby.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Alright, fine.
Confringo!
You do forget I crucified. I crucified you. I could crucify you again. Dada! Alright, quests. Let me see. Professor Howard's assignment. I still haven't done that, and it's gonna be a while since I did that. Apparently, Ravenclaws are ignorant now. Da 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 da. Still want them to get together.
Highwing! Go! Away, Highwing! Away! Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Sure.
Slow down now. There we go.
What is this? It's another oh, it's another Dark Arts like arena. Ah. Wait here. I want you as the world cares in. I don't know what I'm saying. I was singing, but I'm
A
just
friend
going
who
on.
speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
I knew that would happen.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more.
Oh, the
Not
story's
long
getting
ago,
interesting.
Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bacard,
shit.
Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
Rackham,
He cares
Magadar.
about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves.
They did.
Is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord God.
See, I
It
kind
is
of
an
agree
honor,
with
sir.
Ranrock. He's trying
You
to
speak
make things better for
gobbledygook.
his kind.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access.
Oh, that's
From what I know
simple.
of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
I wouldn't say I have I have.
Amit and I can do this.
I will
I'm
await
like,
your return.
my personality and Sebastian is an exact copy.
I
of it.
shall see
I get what
you
you
soon.
mean.
Yes, of course.
Amit Taco. Oh.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, so that's why it didn't open before. Oh. I had these poor kind of contraptions where cause remember the chest that
really
open
prepare
and
one for reality.
just whine when
A
you
real
rob
goblin
them.
mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
What do you mean a real goblin mines? I thought wizards
I
use
cannot
goblins
believe
for
I
mining.
met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
But how do we? Oh,
These machines...
Interesting.
so it's like steampunk. I love steampunk aesthetics and steampunk genres and games and movies and cyberpunk and stuff like that. But steampunk and cyberpunk are two of my favorite
I still
genres
can't believe we're inside
or
a
settings
real
for
goblin mine.
movies, shows.
I've read
and
about mines
whatnot.
like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Watch your step round here.
I have a feeling we'll need to fight this out even if we don't wanna.
Now in charge of Ranrock set things right. Spider! Is that your best?
I love
More
Defender.
than
It
I'm
just
used
looks
to.
so cool.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Why can't Amit just do a little bit of spell casting? Is he that useless?
We're being watched by a door.
What door? Oh. I'll just disappear for a moment and then go. Wait a minute, I need to check this out. So this doesn't do anything?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Wait, why doesn't it?
Pity.
I'm an expert. I was gonna do a combo. Oh, mid. Yay! Got them all.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Okay, we go upstairs. Oh. What the frick is that gonna do? Da, dun, 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 da, dun, 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 da. What if I like? What if I would like to be distracted? You know, it would be fun for me. I mean, I don't mind it at all. And plus, you can get your revenge on me for the. I think I like this. Oh, come on. What about me? I thought I was more cute than them. Or at least I was combined. Like, I had the best of both worlds.
Quite good at sneaking about.
Who's there? Not your best match.
Should be the last of them I'll meet.
Oh. I know. I was just kidding. Like, just being sarcastic and pulling your leg, I guess. Okay, now where's the fiery pit that I need to... Oh. Wait. Da dun 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 da dun 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 then ramen ya. Da. I think that song is just stuck on my tongue now. Da dun 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 dun.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Gear, I'm gonna destroy. Okay. How do I have full gear slots? No. Jesus. I did all that, but I did so much.
There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
You coming at me?
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight to me.
He walked in the park.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Why is your
That wasn't
voice
so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without
Are
you.
Ravenclaws really
Now,
that,
if you
like...
don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lord Cock.
Understood? I'll leave you to
I
it.
wouldn't say
Your goblin
cowardly,
secrets
but
are safe with me. But I get to write the book
not
about this
battling?
escapade someday.
Oh.
Without further ado,
Oh yeah, it
adieu.
was.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled.
Oh.
And asked me to sit with her.
Oh.
She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Miriam is so old. Goblins live for that long.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. berated me for trusting a witch. And I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war.
I want that
I will
war to
find
happen
out what
so
Ranrock
bad.
knows. Watch for my owl.
Also, what's interesting is I thought the voice acting in this game was just meh, and usually it is. It's not the greatest voice acting in games. It's just it's okay, but like this scene, especially with Lodgok's character, that was executed phenomenally.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Also, it's winter, so everybody's covered in snow, and we should probably now wear something appropriate. Do you wanna go for this, or the Trident 2? Or we could even go for this one. Something that's like heavy and looks like a coat. This one looks warm enough, and alright, this looks like a winter outfit. In the map chamber. Where's the map chamber? Hogwarts map. Da 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 da. Come in here.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
It's the owl
As you know,
tower.
I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
I find that, what do you call it? Like, I think that these ones look nice. Since it's winter time, I think we should probably go for some gloves. The white ones, these ones are kind of like this one. Alright. Alright, I pity these like characters that are stuck in a portrait. Cause
how will I gain access to the
like
headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
It looks like they're alive. Like they can talk, they can see things, they can know of things, but they can't move, they can't eat, they can't talk. So is it just like a construct of their like consciousness that's just living on, and their like soul and everything is just pass away, or like, you know, what are they? I love missions or like quests that are placed in Hogwarts too. It's so.
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
See, like this
Believe
voice
it or
acting
not,
is just
it's
so
in the headmaster's office.
okay.
Incredible.
God of
Very
War,
well.
that
You'll need the
voice
password to
acting
get
is
past the
amazing.
stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf.
Oh.
Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Oh wow.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look
I
for
love
Professor
this quest.
Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Oh, so this is
Now,
how Quidditch
to find the
comes into
headmaster's
play.
house elf.
Basically, what I think is gonna happen is we're gonna go and we're just gonna write a thingy that's gonna place that's gonna just like allow Quidditch to happen, and Professor Black's gonna come back and be like, "Oh, who did this?" And
Do you have a
everybody's
moment,
gonna say,
Professor?
"You did
Professor,
it."
I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Wow. Okay, this is gonna be
I
fun.
haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside. You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
I think we're nailing Professor Black's.
What could the headmaster want?
Greetings, Professor.
Gareth. Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try.
What? Yes, sir. I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh my god.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
When he comes back, he's gonna be like, what the hell happened here?
Well, there's one for my diary.
Okay, I'm just gonna ruin everything for Black. Where's the other person I can talk to? Apparently they're not here even though... Alright. Okay.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
We're just gonna say that was like our consciousness, like just talking to ourselves and not actually the voices that we have. Oh, the dragon actually moves. Yeah, as I was saying, I was...
Black, how are you, sir?
You come here.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
Oh wow. What is this discrimination? Also, I was saying the voice acting in this game isn't exactly good. It's like
Professor,
just okay.
a word?
It serves the purpose, but like God of
Professor
War has
Black,
great voice acting.
Again,
Last of Us, there's a lot
it
of
is
games.
not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What? nonsense. That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do, that would be unwise. I'm gonna say please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
I mean, it's good. We're bringing.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
We're bringing.
Greetings. I mean, out of my way, children.
We're bringing Quidditch back. Wait, where's Scrope? Wait, what? Do I have no quest markers? I have no idea where that. This is a chest I'm gonna rob later.
Danny's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off.
Yeah, so there's like games like Uncharted is great, God of War, and Spider-Man, and Fallout.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
I'm gonna look into downloading
Professor,
those and just upload.
I need to speak to you.
Just
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
We just need more confidence as Professor Black.
Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that man.
Yeah, I think
that ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Oh, wow. Is this... Oh! I've never been to this area. Oh, wow.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Oh! Imagine if you were Slytherin, it would be Slytherin, Gryffindor would be Gryffindor, and Hufflepuff would be so weird. Slytherin would be cool though. Anyways.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.